Hey everyone, welcome back. Hope you're having a great day. I'm here with some more Beyond All Reason replays for you. Oh look, I made a lizard. We're here on Glitters. It's a classic. I'm frontlining as Cortex. I've got Cuddly Fiend as our team captain. And I can see on the other side, excuse me, I got something caught in my throat. I can see on the other side, we're going up against Kuverti as the team captain. I've seen this Scandinavian player. What is that? Oh, it's not Norway, I don't think. I wish I was better with my country flags, but that's definitely Scandinavian. I've seen Kuverti in YouTube videos from higher level games, so it's really exciting to be going up against him as the red team captain. Now, I went into this game with a game plan. I said to myself, oh, maybe it's the Swedish flag. It just came to me. Anyway, I came into this game with a game plan. I wanted to make a big ball of thugs and try to just brute force my way down a lane. If my lane ended up looking like it had a lot of defenses, then I can pivot to another lane and just basically force this thug ball forward, use some res bots to reclaim whatever metal we end up producing, either from the wrecks of our own thugs or, I'd love to just knock that out just to annoy him. Either the failings of our own thugs and picking up those corpses, or of anything we destroy. Seen a lot of defenses coming down. A beamer. A beamer turret coming down. That's kind of surprising. He must have brought a constructor forward. Could have been the first unit that he produced. Wow. I'm kind of surprised. But yeah, that's two nasty beamer turrets right there. You can see my ally, Crystal ERG, is really trying to punch through with these aggravators, but no doing. We've got Metal Fury over here taking on Kuverti. I love seeing the metal extractor secured for now. I'm sure, yep, with the arrival of some artillery. And yeah, Vitus King, this is like a 2v1 for now until Crystal can get up forward here. Yeah, Immortal and Cuddly Fiend, yeah, they're agreeing to a little bit of communism. They're going to put down a gauntlet, and they are going to build that out. It's a great early game static defense. And ooh, yeah, you can see I'm trying to get this beamer turret down. One thing that I did see some success with here was I'd bring my aggravators outside the range of attack and then target the ground like right in front of the turret. Oh, look at that. We got the metal extractor for a moment there. Ah. Now we're taking damage. Oh, he doesn't have vision over here. No, there it goes. So yeah, there I am with my thugs. I'm seeing way too much defenses over here. These beamer turrets, and it looks like there is a static artillery piece right there. So this is all going to get cleared out. There's going to be so much artillery fire coming down from here. And I mean, you can see the equivalent is being put down over here. This gauntlet. This is going to start trading fire with all of these units. I'm, of course, using my thugs to battle it out. I'd love to just leave a bunch of wreckage here for my allies to gobble up. Ideally, I get the wreckage and I level up from that, but doesn't look like we'll get there. Ooh, doing some dodging with my grave robber. Doesn't quite get there. So I'm still saying to myself, I'm going to pump thugs. I'm going to pump thugs. Here comes 20 thugs. I'll use the big ball of them, and we'll either push through here or we'll push through here. But we are starting to see some units coming out. These Januses are quite good against my thugs. Thugs are very slow, so any impulse attacks are really going to do well against them. And yeah, I can't let my commander get smacked by these artillery shots. I do like that I put down a beholder. It's always good to get these cameras down, because if you lose positioning, you'll keep your vision at least. That can be really helpful if you get some early... oh, Kuverti coming forward. These thugs and this rocket bots, yeah, they're gonna take him out. Oh, great shot there, even though he was cloaked. That was really good. And yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do. Here I am going with my big push forward, but the Janices are hitting. Turns out there's dragon's teeths over here. Ugh. And those do AoE damage, which is brutal to my thugs. I'm trading fire with all his vehicles. Harry Potter's just playing it really well. At this point, I'm feeling pretty dejected. I think I just hand over my... two commanders going down here. I really hope I can send these resbots over there. No, but there's already a resbot grabbing it up. Oh, yellow, yep, is gonna repair. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just gonna hand these over to Immortal. I'm done with this. This is when I've decided we're gonna greed it up. Harry Potter has committed so many resources to this area. Dragon's Claws, the artillery, the beamer turrets, the vehicles. I'm just gonna say to myself, let's back off, stop our unit production. I'll just make some grunts for this right side. Because I noticed that, yeah, might need some help on the right side. Which ended up working out. You can see I find the occasional tank, and oof, if I could get some resbots in here, I think I end up, yeah, pushing one or two out. If I'm able to secure this little area here with just some grunts, that could fuel my my transition to T2. Yeah, you can see I'm getting it up. I was already shared a advanced constructor. You can see we've got some of the advanced metal extractors going up. Yep, there he is, working away. But yeah, I really want to grab all this up. Look at that. Yeah, it's really paying my way to a T2 economy. Shame that I lost the resbots. But you can see Harry Potter's just come a little forward. There's still just so much defense right here. I just don't want to waste resources, brain power. I just don't want to bother with pushing through. And it's a risky strategy what I'm doing here. I don't recommend this because, quite simply, a ball of medium tanks, like for all I know, Harry Potter could be reclaiming old turrets back here, reclaiming some of the dragon's teeth or the little lightning blasting turrets, and instead pushing out a 15, 20, 25 unit medium tank ball. If 20 tanks just rolled right down here, I'm not stopping them. I mean, thank goodness Crystal ERG is handing out these hounds. Like, those are at least decent with following tanks as they push into your territory. But it's so risky what I'm doing. This is incredibly risky. I'm really just doing this because I don't think Harry Potter is going to play aggressive. Yeah, look at that. We're seeing T2 stealth turrets going up. We're seeing the pit bulls, or these yeah, those would be pit bulls, I'm pretty sure. Yep, yeah, there's the pit bulls. We're seeing so much defense. The only units that I want coming to the front line are probably sumos, just to stop any like spam or units that come forward, and arbiters, these rocket bots. Yep. Immortal is saying, yeah, you got to move forward, but I'm warning them. There's just so many defenses here. This has to be taken apart with a we have to be surgical about this. We got to go in with very careful. Yep. I'm doing target firing with my my rocket bots. Oh, is that Harry Potter? Yeah, I think so. Glad we got the commander. Would love to grab the wreckage. Yeah, there it goes. I'm getting so much metal. I think I need to hand it over to our backline. I'm overflowing. And you can see we've cleared out a lot. Those rocket bots combined with these starlights, a couple hounds, and the sumos to tank a little bit of the fire. It's really good. We've basically pushed back up to here, and we're seeing the artillery pieces that had been annoying us for so long. Ooh, knock out a rattlesnake there too. Once again, yeah, we want to reclaim all this. There's just so much metal. I'm doing a really good job picking stuff up. I got quite a bank. Left side, sorry I'm drunk, is just loaded up with these arbiters. These rocket bots do so well in the canyons. Would love to see some reclaim going on here. There is a lot in here, and yep, there they are. Sorry I'm drunk's grabbing it all up. Only thing to watch out for here is if there's just like a sudden surge of spam, like grunts. I think, oh no, I like the bird shots. The flak anti-air is a really good option here. Oh, nice. A pulsar here to guard the canyon. Metal Fury and Yellow have, yeah, they've given up control of this, but they're doing a pretty good job defending this little area. And whenever a decent number of units get kind of stacked up over here, they're at least being active and trying to explore different avenues. Oh, Marauders coming forward. They just ripped apart these rocket bots. That's what I was saying. Like a fast-moving, very high damage, high mobility unit coming through could just absolutely destroy those rocket bots, and they did. This will keep it on 2x. We still got a lot of game to go. This goes the distance. So I'm trying to use my rocket bots to pick this apart, but I'm starting to get hit by really long-range defensive platforms. And yep, we're hitting spam too. That's annoying. Gives vision. It counteracts my deceivers. The spam is really spotting me out. Oh, trying to deal with that. Not too shabby. The occasional units coming from Vitus King and Harry Potter. We seem to be dealing with it all right, although we really don't have much in the way of units for dealing with spam. And oh man, look at this. The Tsar coming forward, but right into the Pulsar, which is doing great work against it. Still lots of reclaim over here. Wow, but I'm all over it. I got my grave robbers here. We're grabbing it up. Problem is, yeah, the spam. Something I learned this match. Whoever's really like spamming units, they can often secure the wreckage fields. Just because you have vision, mobile units that can just occupy a space. Ooh, Cuddly Fiend with a lot of res bots. Oh, he's going for a res. But he needs more defensive units. Yeah, need to stop units here. Get those fiends moving forward. Happy with this. Mammoths, they never seem to let me down. I really like seeing them moving forward. They will deal with all of this spam that's been heading down the canyon. Yellow, oh, D-gunning. Still D-gunning. Yellow is fighting for their life. Oh, 3%. Oh, incredible. Wow. What a play. Isn't Thor saying, hold the right side? Oh, I get D-gunned. I wondered what happened to that mammoth. Left side, the canyon is just a rough back and forth. Lots of spammy units and rocket bots and fiends. Over here, we're seeing snipers coming forward. That's a great option from Cuddly Fiend. I really think they need to respond with spam. They need to send small units forward that'll distract these sniper bots and have them shoot at low-value targets. Me, I'm not really doing anything on the front, just the occasional mammoth. I'm really just trying to build up my economy, get up an anti-nuke, and I want to take down all these wind turbines. I have found some real success in spreading my base out a bit and just eventually reclaiming all of these wind turbines. You really just don't need them once you get up these fusions and aphises. If you can get rid of them later on in the game, it's just like a little extra bit of economy when you are transitioning. I really like grabbing up those wind turbines. Oh, there is so much defense there. My mammoth went down so fast. And there's the order from Immortal. He is saying to me, make spam. I don't really play the spammy unit role in this game. I should. I think Cortex has a good spam unit, the Grunt, though I like the Armada Tick a lot better if you're just going for vision and whatnot. But Immortal's saying make spam, mostly because no one else is. Metal Fury does have two factories here, but definitely producing other units, getting out hounds. Me, I'm ready to get rid of my bot lab. Really only the mammoths have done well. The rocket bots kind of did their job, and now they're kind of past their prime because there's just way too many highly... Yeah, look at the range on this. My rocket bots can't go past this, and yet I want them to destroy buildings in here. There's just so much defenses over here. We need, vanguards. These have the range to finally dismantle a lot of these static defenses. And we're seeing we're seeing more and more vanguards. I think they're all coming from Isenthor. He just made a handful of them and then got rid of his experimental gantry, which rarely see players do that, but it's a good idea. These gantries cost a ton of metal. It's nice to get that back and just throw up an Aphis to replace it. And here comes my spam. I was wondering where to send it. Allies were saying left side, so we're going to flood the canyon with grunts. The quick lessons that I learned in this game about unit spamming, whether it's pawns, grunts, rovers, or ticks, don't be afraid to take your foot off the pedal sometimes. Turn off production. There's kind of three modes you can be in. You can be in streaming mode, where you're just sending units forward to their death. Or you can be in collection mode, where you're just rallying units to your side and you make up you just gather up a big ball of units to send out as a response to something. Or just straight up stop producing units. I think if you occasionally stop producing units and then focusing on your economy, getting up another Aphis, getting up another fusion, I really think that's a good move. Because if you are just always in this mode of, I need all my factories operating all the time, I should be streaming units no matter what, you end up wasting a lot of resources and just not being very effective. You should look for opportunities. Try to find units like these. Look at this. It's all cloaked snipers and some starlights. I should get just a big ball of grunts right here, ping my allies, and then send them all forward. That's kind of the idea. You want to notify your teammates, hey, I'm ready to move in with all of my units. If you just stream your spam at a lane and hope for the best, not much is really going to happen. You really have to coordinate with your teammates. And that can be as simple as a ping and showing that you're sending all your troops forward. So yeah, not doing too effective over here with my grunts. I hope I decide to pull back or stop production. Looks like I may have stopped production briefly there. And I am still making resbots. Those are occasionally coming out. Let's get rid of those drawings and just take a look at what we've got here. All right, we're 30 minutes into the game. We've got good coverage of anti-nukes, but we'll probably want to keep making more in case someone goes for a multiple nuke strat. That can be very dangerous, but I love our coverage. Metal Fury could maybe use a little coverage up here, but that's all right. Economy-wise, really happy with what I'm seeing. Nearly everyone on our team understands to develop their Tier 2 and Tier 3 economy. We've got Sorry I'm Drunk just barely getting up their second Aphis. That's okay. We've got one Aphis from Immortal. We've got 5 already up for Cuddly Fiend. Our dedicated backline player has 5 up already. Very impressive that Cuddly Fiend has gotten away with so much eco. Really just has been doing so with some res bots, sniper bots, playing a very lean... oh, here I go. I ping, and now I'm sending all my units in. That's really cool. Yep, given the order. This is just to say, like, hey, give a fight command to your units because I'm going to find you some high-value targets. So you can see we're sweeping away all of their little unit spam. That'll hopefully allow the starlights to come forward. I don't think Cuddly Fiend is quite paying attention here. Oh, but the AA trucks are finding good deals. I wish the Starlights would come forward. My allies just didn't really follow me in there. Unfortunate. But we did come forward. Looks like we destroyed some. And we got good vision. We know what we're dealing with. Ooh, big air battle going on here. That is a lot of fighters. Ooh, trying to bait the opponent's fighters in. And now what? There's not really any targets down here. Yeah, you got some factories, static defenses. They're just not really the options I would go for. And the bombers are spread out. Let's see what Yellow's thinking here. Sending the bombers alone, that's risky. Yeah, you need vision. We could bomb this, the build power. Yep, that's a beautiful bombing run. How about these, the APHIS? No? The build power? Okay, destroying the build power is annoying. Can we get rid of any of this? Oh, some bombs dropped there. Nice. Very nice. Decent. This is a decent bombing run. But yeah, I was checking out economies, and look at that. Our air player's up to 4 APHIS. No one is slacking. Really like that. It was I mean, you can see we don't have anyone below 16 OS in this game, so I want to see people by the 30-minute mark, you know, ready to play this game out, ready to take on the end game units in this. And yeah, we've almost reclaimed all of our wind turbines, and that's just given us a little bit of income that we can use to spam out more grunts or build more of our economy. Yep, we got another APHIS coming up. Sending in another wave of spam. The problem is I'm just not getting the follow-up right here. I think I could have held on to these units, but... Oh, and look at that. Lots of dragon's teeth. Just shredding my grunts. Although my grunts, man, when they get close to a target, they just boil it. All their little lasers. The vanguards are less effective because there are so many bubbles up. These shield bubbles, they really do good work against artillery. Ooh, some ticks making their way through, but no luck. Yellow liked what happened the first time he sent a bunch of bombers over, so asking for metal, perhaps just to finish this APHIS. I send some his way. There we go, APHIS done. Oh, nice, look at that. We're not producing. Sometimes you gotta just chill. Notice that even with all of my factories off, I'm using up every single bit of my 200 metal income. That's why you need to take your foot off the gas every so often. Because you just never know what you could be making instead of the units. You could be making such a better economy. Also, when Yellow was asking for metal, I realized, that's probably a better way to spend my money than just throwing in units that have been just getting completely wrecked. So I'm just going to send Yellow more metal. My base is very spread out. It's making building all this eco inefficient, but hey, I'm at 5 fusions and 3.5 APHIS. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. And yes, I did get down a vehicle plant. I want to make a T2 vehicle lab so that I can get some flak trucks. Here we go. They're looking a little more active with these units, so I'm going to send in at least a small cluster. But yeah, you can see there's so many shields up. The artillery's just not really working. Immortal saying, yep, take these mexes. They're available. They're protected. We're spamming so much that this is probably safe to take. Although, no, there's something over here with some long range. Yeah, these artillery shots are just bouncing off. Oh yeah, and I tucked my commander on the right here. I feel like the canyon is a very dangerous place. Like, a couple units could come down this way and we'd lose everything, so why not keep my commander here for some D-guns in case some Shiva walk that way, some Titans walk that way. You might even get lucky and take down a Juggernaut as it comes around a corner. Okay, got a big ball of units, although just one stray shot can really shred them. What are we thinking now? I think I want to send them... Yeah, I'm eyeballing this approach, but I think the spam would be much better suited over here. There's so many long-range units here. The vanguards, the snipers. Over here, not so much. They've already got spam. I really don't think we should be attacking. I don't think we should be going in here. Yeah, watch these. They're too clumped. There's lightning tanks. It doesn't look good. Yeah, just not effective. Ooh, they're having power issues. Interesting. Oh, that's a lot of Shiva. Hoping those don't come forward. Though they don't do well against this spam. They end up shooting at their feet or shooting at their allies. Ooh, some Razorbacks just kind of left to die. Really exchanging artillery fire with these vanguards. Yeah, just firing down into the canyon. We're getting some major units coming out. We got Titans coming from Isnthor, more Grunts from me, more Vanguards from Cuddly Fiend. Immortal, yeah, also making Vanguards. Sticking to Vanguards, I get it. Ooh, and a Paralyzer. That's a good idea. As for over here, we're just kind of playing defensive. I'd love to see some more defenses here. Some mines maybe laid down, or more flak. Yeah, I've got some flak. And our air player's done really well. Huge economy. Making, oh yeah, lots of anti-air turrets. That's looking really good. Sending spam left. Yep, that's what I'm letting everybody know. Seems like the move. I pull back some of my grunts. We're going to go this way because we see some tier 3 units ready to go around the corner. And a bunch of these vanguards. They're just waiting for good vision. Oh, wow, he's rezzing them. That's nice. Getting his units back. Vision would be so crucial here. And I'll say that as a unit spammer, I do get grave robbers occasionally. I think I have one of my factories making res bots, but it's just so helpful because you can secure wrecks. Like, your spam is so busy drawing fire from all the point defense and turrets and whatnot that you could, once you send in like a big wave of grunts here, you can just kind of gobble up all of this reclaim in the meantime. Just kind of sneaking behind your own units to reclaim what you can. Okay, we're pushing canyon. I think my grunts drew a lot of fire. Yep, now all those vanguards are targeting down the demons, but we're still pushing forward. Yeah, they're saying we're breaking over here. My units are just a distraction. They're just to give vision. They don't really do much damage, but now we're shredding. We're taking over. Oh, there's Arbiter. Very nice. That's a D-gun on a Juggernaut. Brutal. Oh, looks like I was D-gunning some stuff down that way too. And I'm definitely reclaiming somewhere. Oh, no, never mind. There they all are, back at my base. But there's plenty to reclaim. Huge debris field over here. Big one over here, too. And always something over here. Yeah, I'm just not used to this spam roll. I always say to myself, oh, I'll just start making experimental units. I'll make a big catapult ball and start taking down all their defenses, or I'll make juggernauts because they're huge units, they win the game. But you cannot win the game without just a little bit of spam. It's just so helpful for distracting high value targets, for securing wrecks, and when there is a little bit of a gap in the opponent's armor, you need fast moving units to flood in. You only need a couple grunts to blow up a advanced converter. Buildings in this game are extremely vulnerable. Well, yeah, there you go. All you need is just a little zap, and you can take out a huge chunk of someone's economy. Yeah, like, look at this. We're trying to get back in here. Oh, but that's a lot of Titans coming forward. Oof, just shredding these mammoths. The vanguards are doing work. Oh, but they're having to back away. Yeah, the Titans are taking them down. I'm sending more money out because I am reclaiming and just... I can't do any... I can't spend the metal fast enough. I fortunately did make my own experimental gantry, and I'm pumping out demons. But, oof, I just got way too much money. And what's my economy sitting at? 5.5 aphis, 3 fusions. I mean, certainly not on par with some of these backliners, but looking really good. Yeah. Certainly enough to fuel some spam and a couple demons. Not too worried about these titans over here. They're going to hurt, though. We do have... Yep, there's the commander coming forward. Could just degun some of these. I think that's the idea. Get in there. Yeah. There's one. There's the other. Very nice. Yep, now we're finally seeing some counter spam coming from our opponents. Molly putting out tons of these pawns. But maybe the damage is already done. I feel like we have pushed up to maybe here, and that's a sizable chunk of the map gone for them. As long as we can secure the metal extractors, the wrecks, we're gonna have a good time. Oh wow, yeah, we're eating up so much metal. This is Razorback metal. Yeah, look at our income right now. It's shooting up to the 500s. Oh, the Thor wreckage. Like, this is amazing. As long as these resbots just kind of skirt around and all the spam distracts people, I can just start. Yep, I'm just gonna send the metal to the people on my team who are making all these experimental units. But this is huge. I think people really underestimate how important it is to gobble up the wreckage. And my spam is letting me do this. Look, it's all my units. They're all just flooding into this area, and it's allowing these resbots to do their job. Look at that. We're pocketing so much metal. And we're just shoving it to the people who have none. Ooh, scary force coming this way on the right side. Oh, my demon found some good damage there. Yeah. This demon's not going to worry about any of this spam. Oh, here comes another bombing run. That's a lot of bombers. It's a whole lot of bombers. Are they going to go for this? Oh, they're all dying. They're all dying to flak. Yeah, take what you can get. That's 2 bases down. That's their 2 midlines. Oh, looks like my resbots got burned away by the occasional demon. But that's alright. We'll just make some more and keep reclaiming. We got 16k metal. And just no way to spend it all. Getting there, though. And yeah, we're up to 6 aphis. Going for more, I think. Hell of a game. I think we're hitting the end of it here. I'll say I learned a lot about unit spamming. You can really waste your time spamming units, just sending them to their death, not feeling like you're making any progress. Or you can kind of coordinate with your allies, look for artillery units, look for these big tier 3 units. Because if you can just cushion that first wave of attacks that come from the static defenses that those experimental units are pushing into, it's great. You can basically secure their advance. Yeah, bunch of sniper bots. They get full vision of everything that's going on here. Yeah, I'm losing my grunts, but once these snipers take their shot, it'll be done. Yep, he's target firing. It's gone. That's all it takes. So yeah, hopefully you picked up on some ideas on how to approach the late game. I definitely want to be more communicative in the future when I go this spam kind of build. Try to let people know, like, hey, let's push at like X minute mark, and I'll use all of my grunts to flood forward. That way, we're coordinating a little more. I'm not just throwing grunts away for no reason. It just feels a lot better. Plus, doing that sort of a thing can allow me to understand when I can take my foot off of the pedal and add more eco. And man, yeah, securing the wrecks is where it is at. It's so nice that spam allows you to do that. And look at that, I destroyed the most enemy resource production. Alright, hopefully you enjoyed the game, and I will catch you for the next one. See you around.